if I didn't say I really miss my dog. It's so much of pain and always feel like I'm giving up. It ain't the same no more. Death brought me anger. I'm followed by angels and I got some dying love. Soon as I got rich, soon as I got famous.
Episode 33. This is Gemz, the talk. I'm Big Nah.
Big Tar.
And before we get into it, I just want y'all to know that Crown by Star Beauty did my braids. And that's on period. While he sends out the live, today...
You gave me too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Today's supposed to be a different kind of episode. I don't condone it, but it is what it is. So let's get into it.
So listen, I'm going to give y'all... Because it was a little bit of my idea, and she was against it, but you got to know her to know why. I got the idea from Jimmy Campbell. That's who it is. Jimmy Campbell. He has a show.
Jimmy Campbell? Yeah. Or Kimmel?
Kimball, sorry.
Kimmel.
It's Kimmel.
Kimmel.
Kimmel, sorry. So I got the idea from him, and on his show... He has, like, celebrities on there, and he do something totally... Like, it's the same concept, but he be having, like, cow tongue, deer nuts, and, like, really, he be having all this extravagant, crazy food.
Deer,
and
like...
he asks you a question,
I don't even know.
and his question be like... he had Chef Ramsay on there, and his question was like, tell me one celebrity that came to your restaurant that you would never want to come back and why. And he either explained why, or he had to eat something. So, on our show today... We got 3 questions apiece, and we're gonna ask him if she doesn't want to answer, or if I don't want to answer, we got a drink from the cup. If we answer, we answer it. So we have red hot and beef broth. It's this jelly bean sparkling water and V8, and this is just a bunch of bullshit. It's all that in one. That's what that is. So yeah.
Full disclaimer, if he says anything I don't like, I will be slapping him in real time so y'all will see it, because he's very, very messy. So if things go left, it is what it is.
Wow. She full of this.
Like, if y'all know T.Y. is really like...
So do you want me to go first?
You could go first, but I'm really... Nah, go ahead, you go first, but I'm really telling you.
How about this? You
all
go
jokes
first,
to the
I can
left.
take the temperature. So I know how I handle this. I got like 5 of these questions.
On your life, I'm far from the safest person to play with. I'm telling y'all right now.
I'm gonna let you go first. I want
if
to
he
take
do
temperature.
anything crazy...
Can you? I'll listen. I want you to go first so I can take.
Nah, go ahead. Do your big one, because I'm gonna do mine. Do your big one.
So now,
do your big one.
Question number 1 is, out of your group of female friends, who are you? Out of your female friends.
Listen, all I'm saying is,
no, real
yeah,
shit.
I think I wanted them to be able to ask the questions, but we'll do that.
We can, what you want to do that? You want to switch to that?
No. So we can ask. We'll do our 3 questions, and then we'll both pick from one of them answering the question.
Okay.
So go ahead,
out
finish.
of your group of friends, females, that the ones that I really know that you hang out with on the daily. What's the most annoyingest that you like really? If you had to kick to the curb, who would it be?
If I had to kick her to the curb, then she already kicked to the curb. Shout out to Danae.
Oh damn.
Okay.
And I ain't know about that.
Huh?
Nothing I can say about that. Like, I mean, that was the question. I didn't know she would kick to the curb.
Here he go. Yeah, here he go. So then, y'all, I don't even have no questions prepared. But I'm listening to what we say in real time. She not kick to the curb, but she's annoying. But she knows that. I told her that.
Okay. See, it wasn't even all that bad, guys. Man, so dramatic.
I wasn't being dramatic. I just got you know you real weird. It's the my God. I don't like. Yo, I really don't have no questions for this man because I did not agree to this.
I gave her a week to prepare. I told her we was doing this. She even told me.
Okay, so since we keep it on our friends, out of all your male friends, which one are you upset that they don't support you how they should? Because a lot of your friends don't support you.
All of these motherfuckers, a lot of them don't.
Go ahead, name drop.
Oh, she ain't doing that.
Oh, I name drop. You asked me which friend. Go ahead, which friend?
Oh no, Will don't support. Zab used to pop in this joint every now and again. He don't. Rock, no. Who else? Shit. Zig. No. Steph poppin', Dean poppin'. So a couple of these fake ass niggas.
Oh, so you got a whole list of not.
Yeah. Zig. My man Zig used to pop in.
Y'all hurt this man's heart.
Pop in. No, Steph pops in more than anybody. And Dion, no. Man, fuck the niggas.
Somebody said we name dropping.
I ain't even posting niggas, man. I do feel away.
He feel a type of way. That was his time to get it off.
Niggas. Especially Zig. I throw the Mouche joint up there a lot. Should be wearing the clothes on the joint, you know what I mean? Damn, bro. I can't. It's cool, though. It's cool. It's cool.
All right, go ahead.
My second question. Question number 2.
Question number 2.
You guys ready? Out of all the...
Go ahead. So I just make the shit up.
No, this is crazy. This is right. Let me go ahead and get my block up right now because she ain't gonna like this one. Out of your last significant partners, don't hit me on this because I like you girls like to tussle. So no, out of your last significant partners, boyfriends that you have had, what would you rate your average grade of dating? So out of your last, say 4. I don't know how many guys. I know a couple.
Do you really?
I know about 4 guys. So
okay.
Out of the last 4 that I know about, what would you rate your dating, like, if you had to give it a grade?
If I had to give it a grade, number or letter?
Give me both.
If I had to give myself a number, 8, and then a B.
So the 8 and the B?
Mm-hmm.
So a solid B.
Solid B. I date good guys, so I don't have that problem.
Who's the best guy?
Who is the best guy?
So who is the best guy?
Like, my man.
All right, people. All right, brother. Okay.
Somebody said, of course he would. Of course he would. So now, since he wants to go, let's tussle. Out of all of the 7 females you brought around me in the past year, who was the worst? Let's talk about it.
Who was the worst? Shit. Who was the worst? Number 3.
I don't know who number 3 is.
I'm not named dropping that one.
All right, well, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Third question coming back around. I was trying to be a nice guy.
Nah, you wasn't.
You
asked me 2 questions in one, so technically my question is up.
School. No, what? Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
Oh, my Lord. This is messy.
Who is
I don't want this. Silent party, top golf, and bowling.
I like that. Shit. No, Vegas. Vegas was the worst.
No, she really, or that's the safe one because she don't join the podcast.
She don't get on the podcast. Silent Party don't get on the podcast. Shit. No, Bowling get on the podcast. Top Golf don't get on the podcast.
So Vegas is your answer.
Vegas definitely my answer.
You forgot
Give me no coochie.
Oh, okay.
For sure. So yeah, Vegas. We forgot about Vegas. So yeah. Question number 3. And we're going out with a bang. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Is it true?
I don't want this on YouTube, but go ahead.
Is it true that I caught you outside with a taser harassing another young man that you previously dated?
You didn't catch me because I told you to come get him.
Oh. Okay. So that happened though. You was outside tasing him.
No.
Up and down 51st.
I don't recall.
But you just said you told me to come get him.
I told you to come get him. I don't recall tasing anybody.
You don't recall taser. So you didn't have a taser.
I don't recall.
You got me fucked up. Zip, zip, zip. And it was literally in that sequence. You got me. Yeah, it happened just like that.
I really don't recall.
Okay.
Okay. For the last 10 episodes, you've been talking about a car holder. So, did they really deserve the car holder? Did you buy it? And did they deserve it?
I paid half of that, and they didn't deserve that.
Oh, okay.
For sure. Matter of fact, let me see in here, you know what I mean? So they know who I'm talking about. And they is in here. So, yeah.
All right, what questions y'all got for T.Y.? Does he want to be messy? Drop your questions
She plead the fifth.
in the comments. Why you yell shit like that?
No. You really gonna bring the crowd though. You funny.
No, you
See, and this is what happens when you really try to be. I try to actually.
Yes,
She
we're
didn't
telling
get it
ourselves.
right.
I don't. That's federal. He federal.
Have I ever gave anybody an STD? No,
Wow.
I haven't. But no, there's no but. I have never given a girl.
Someone
an STD.
has the receipts. They paid in full. They said. So you lied. So you got a drink. You lied.
For what?
They said that you paid in full.
Paid for what?
I'm assuming they said they paid. They have the receipts of you paying for something in full.
I paid for a car holder. I did pay
In
for
full.
Oh, I did pay for. No, I did pay for the car holder in full.
So why you lying? You just said you went half.
No, because the original.
And we could rewind it back, y'all. He said he went half.
Originally, the car holder was $3.
No.
Originally, the car holder was $3. It was. No. It's fact. Originally, the car holder was $3, and I'm like, no, I'm not paying that. Like, I'm not paying.
But you still bucking.
So no, I told her, listen, that's what I could do for you. We could notch this down a notch, a big little notch. You can get this. I'll pay for this.
Oh, okay.
Because it was almost equivalent to pay half. I'm like, I'll pay half.
Drink up. They said you lied. You got to drink
I
up.
ain't lying because I already said I paid for it last week.
No, you
I
didn't.
did too.
They said it in the comments.
Yeah, but I admitted I agreed to it. I did pay for that.
But you did lie.
Y'all just want me to drink this shit so bad. You know what? I'll pick up a cup. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Just a little bit.
Shit.
Pick a cup. Any cup. Yep, he's a liar. Keep dropping your questions for T.Y.
Why is it just for me? What is the question that for
Because
her?
everybody know he's no angel. Satan spawn.
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
No, I drink that.
Drink up,
Fuck it.
T.Y. That's what they said. I'm just repeating what they said. It's way than
Ew.
nasty.
That shit is disgusting. Oh my God.
Are you being dramatic?
Taste it and find out.
Well, I ain't lying. So I don't have nothing
I ain't even lying. Fuck you in there, hoe.
to... Who?
You in the cold with the chick. Fuck both of y'all.
Would you tell her that to her face?
I told it to her face. What y'all talking about?
I doubt that it went down that way, but all right.
It definitely went down that way for sure.
What's the most you spent on a girl?
Why is y'all coming at me? Where's my nigga? Like, this is why I don't fuck with my niggas. There don't be no niggas in here wanting to help your boy out. Like, what's up, Reese? You know what I mean? What's the most I ever spent on a girl? I don't have a number. I don't know at the top of my head. Like, we talking about at one time or over time? Like, you asking me about
I got a question. Is it true you be tricking?
tricking?
Tricking.
No, I don't. Like, what? Like,
You pay them to fuck with you. Or you
No.
buy them things so they can fuck with you.
fuck no.
Oh.
Really? If you, of all people, gonna ask me that question? Of you, of all people.
No, I think that you be tricking. Since we
You
just
think I be
putting everything on the
You
table.
think I be tricking?
I
We
think
didn't
you-
seen.
I
You
think,
done
yeah, I
seen.
seen some, but I think you pay to play too.
So you think? So you telling me you think I give them cash to fuck with me?
Not cash, but you do other things for them.
Like what? I want you to elaborate. I'm curious to know what. I'm curious to know what the hell you talking about.
You pull out your best moves with everybody.
What? What you said? Tricking?
Yeah,
Tricking is
like you
spending
take
money.
them. Yes, you spend a lot of money. Have I not told you spend a lot of money on females? Have I? What do I always tell you? You spend.
What's considered a lot of money though? Nigga, like I like only for real. Only like 2 girls are only flown out.
Have you ever gave head first, or they always go first? If I first meet, like my first sexual encounter with them, no, I'm not giving them head first. I've never done it. I'm gonna say that. First, like my first ever meeting you, and it's our first time freaking no.
No, wait, hold on, Reese. I want to go back to this.
No, that's why you still looking at me.
Yeah,
I asked, did you pay to play? That's it.
I get to know, but now I ain't never realized. You think I spent a lot of money on them?
How many times have I told you this off camera?
To be honest, bro, I probably never really even and actually really like paid any mind.
When I tell you all the time, you be dating and with no potential, but yet you be spending all of this money on them.
What's all this money? I'm trying to figure out what you mean by all this money. Like taking a girl on a date, that's like
you don't just take her out on one date. You know, you take on average.
But
when you be dating 2-3 girls at the same time. That's like dating. I'm not talking about together.
I got you.
You will take all 3 of them out somewhere.
It's not all one girl. I just gotta take all.
Yeah, but then everybody's getting low key the same treatment.
But I'm not really.
So if you taking everybody to 5-star restaurant, no, you ain't never gonna take nobody to Applebee's.
First of all, you never seen me say I'm taking this bitch to Del Frisco's either.
Huh?
You never seen me say I'm taking the Del Frisco's at the rent.
You ain't do Del Frisco's, but you ain't do Applebee's, Chili's, or Fridays
Millers.
either. You never do no Millers neither. Why you lying?
Cool, yeah.
But you on your first encounter.
I guess.
What girl was this? Yeah, let's think about it.
Let me see.
Yeah,
I took Vegas. Yeah, I took Vegas to X throwing. That was our first joint.
That don't count. I'm talking about.
But I'm saying, I don't know.
All right, moral to it is he don't pay to play, y'all. My bad. False information.
Oh, sir.
He don't pay to play.
I will agree. It is be 3 different bitches I'm talking to, so I take all those 3 bitches out. So that's why I get what you say. I'm spending a lot of money, but I ain't splurging on these bitches now. Like, that's not what we doing. We're not doing it.
He can do Texas Roadhouse or something. All right, he don't pay to play, y'all. Y'all heard it here first. He does not pay to play.
The thing is, she really know.
I don't. You say I really know because you probably encountered 2 girls that didn't have respect and morals, or 2, 3, 4.
More than 2 girls.
I don't know. But I've seen you spend money on girls. For crying out loud, you done flew somebody out. So like, what are we saying?
I did.
Exactly.
Every nigga has probably once in his entire life if he could do it.
But you fly girls out who y'all don't even be having 6 months in.
Literally. Literally, I think we did almost have what we had.
What y'all have?
No, we had more than 6 months. Actually, no longer than that.
Huh?
I knew it longer than 6 months for sure. What's that? Oh, I thought you were drinking on the joint. I knew it longer than 6 months.
No, you didn't. Who did you know? No longer actually talk to? Okay.
I knew it for longer than 6 months. For sure.
Actually talked to her for more than 6 months. Okay. That's what we're gonna go with this.
Oh God.
Let's see who's gonna be at this silent party. All right, Joe. Y'all got any more questions for T.Y.?
It's cool. I'm about to start pulling dirt out of all you niggas.
Who? I don't have no dirt.
I'm gonna go ahead and put you on Front Street right now.
Okay, go ahead.
Tell me about what you was.
What was I doing? What was I doing?
Tamira is, she is, yo, just as bad as her.
What they talking about the poppy store for?
Crazy.
He can do the poppy store.
I know I'm cool. My guy, and niggas know what's up, man. Niggas know what's up. There's niggas out here to be cabbing about a lot, but it is what it is.
What?
Most situations they be dealing with it, what they doing for chicks. My shit is out there. I ain't lying nothing.
Okay, I have a question now.
These bitches just come and go.
Don't feel offended.
I'm about to feel offended, but go ahead. Like, that's literally what you
do you think it's a problem with you because you've been in and out of these situationships for the last few times? Each and every time it was a problem with them?
Oh, you asking me, am I the problem?
Are you the problem?
I don't think I'm the problem. I just think I'm...
You're not the solution either?
No, I want to say that it's things that they do that I don't like, and I don't feel like also I'm not trying to force nobody to feel like you should have to change for me. Like, it got to be something you want to do. So my only option is to bounce. Like, okay. I'm not forcing you to... If I don't like something, and that's your way of going about life, you've been doing this for years, I'm not trying to control your life. Like, I'm really not. So, I'm a bounce. Like...
So you're not the problem, and you don't need therapy?
Not for relationships. I probably need therapy for other shit, but it ain't for relationships, women. Nah. I'm a good guy. It's not a girl that really we dated that would say, no, I was a bad guy. No. For sure.
So for that, people are saying 10 from so far around us. So is 11 your lucky number?
11 might be my lucky number. First of all, Tamara's listening. Like, I hate y'all. It's only because I've known y'all for so long. It's only because I got these numbers.
No. You have to think about it. Our friend group just originated at the end of 2020. Yeah. November 2020. Yeah. 2020. Yeah, so don't hit the so long. You've known us for so long, but our friend group hasn't been.
I think with the matter with all this, y'all pay these bitches too much attention. That's my whole thing. Like,
but you bring the girls around us.
We outside.
Okay, the people want to know what makes you a good guy. They is eating you up today. What makes you a good guy?
What doesn't make me a good guy? I handle my business. I take care of if I'm dating a woman, actually like them, she's taken care of.
Reese said, see why you getting all upset because you tricking.
Reese, you know I ain't never been no chicken day in my life.
What makes you a good guy? What makes you a good guy? So they're missing out.
I'm thorough. I'm thorough. We try to help you, but you're not reading our questions.
All right, what makes you a good guy?
I'm thorough. Like my man just even said, I'm thorough.
Here's my thing. You can't tell yourself that you thorough.
No, I don't tell myself I'm thorough. My man just said that, though. I'm only good to my friends. Yo. The
problem is y'all not trying to put Nah in the hot seat. Y'all trying to put Nah in the hot seat with sexual questions. Put me in a hot seat overall. That's all I'm asking.
I know you like that overall, though, honestly. And you don't do nothing around your friends to know nothing.
My friends, nah. It's a lot.
I mean, they probably do, but they definitely not going to put you on front street.
They not like him. My friends are not like this. They won't say nothing federal on live while we recording.
All this shit that goes on, my niggas know. These niggas know I have had a lot of chicks I talked to and just came around through the events. It just happens.
No, we're not talking about that. You missing what I'm saying.
I'm saying, but ain't nothing.
You say stuff about me. Like, you blurt stuff out on the regular when we in front of people. Like, the other day, y'all, no lie, and this is a real transparent moment. Hold on to me. I'll answer your question in a second. The other day we were out and I complained that I had cramps, and he brought up my cycle in front of like 7-8 people. I didn't want them people to know my business. And you just went, oh, you said the P word. Oh, you want your period. Like, what? In front of people.
Where's we at?
In front of people. What are you saying? Where we at?
I don't recall that.
At the pop-up shop. When I said, oh, my stomach hurt. And he went to go tell everybody my personal business.
I said, what did people say? Yeah, she on her period?
No, you blurted out. It's just a period.
I was talking to you, but we were talking. I didn't think.
And it was like, all these people around us.
That's the difference between women. Y'all be worried about what the fuck goes on around. I'm not worried about that.
If 7-8 people standing around me, I don't need 7-8 people in my business.
But I wasn't talking to them.
It's not every girl got a cycle. It's just the fact that
shit is so
no. It's not that. It's the fact that that's an example where nothing had to be said on why my stomach hurting.
Act like I went to go tell them. Me and you
didn't have to tell him, but he doesn't have an inside voice. I don't need people screaming to the top of the lungs about anything.
But you just made it seem like I'm out here telling your business. Like,
he do.
Yo, now I got a period, guys. Yo,
that's basically what he do.
No, I be literally talking to you, and I'm only focused on who I'm talking to.
But you're yelling into the masses.
I wasn't even yelling.
So it's not even about every girl has a cycle. That's not the point. The point is I don't need him with his blowhorn telling everybody when I get my period and when I don't.
She said violation. She said, "Hey, did you change your underwear?"
She should have said, "Did you change your underwear?"
No, but that's not.
Right. But Tamira said, "Have I ever stood anybody up?" Yes, I have. I used to stand people up all the time. It's just something about linking with people that. It just doesn't work right with me. And then it's the guy saying that's how cramps work. I just feel like as a man, y'all should never comment on a woman's body. That's my first gem of the night.
So dramatic.
You don't know how cramps feel, though.
I never said I did, but y'all so dramatic.
You dramatic.
You sound a little offended. Yeah. You sound offended here. I'm just saying, y'all just really dramatic about stuff like that. Seriously, like
they said, don't play with my sis T.I.
Tamira didn't even know I said it. Like, what the fuck? She didn't even. People don't even be paying what's going on. You just was so self-conscious about
Reese it. Question: you know what's going on? Have you ever, Reese? Because y'all be wanting to know. I wish Reese was our guest today. Because I'm exposing everybody. He want to know, same thing. He want to know, is it a limit to a guy must spend for the ass? It's no limit. I don't like, these questions bother me only because I can't speak for every girl. Some girls we know, he don't got to do nothing. literally at all, but tell you to come over. Huh? What?
Oh, you just speaking in...
Yeah, I'm saying in general. So I can't speak for every woman in the world and how much she would charge for her body or if there's a price on it. So I don't have an answer.
Facts,
but we supposed to be nice to nah.
But
He
T.Y.,
real
that's
weird.
cool though. But that's how it always is, my guy. That's how it always is. Get T.Y. because he's the outgoing one of me and her. She's very
That's
private.
giving, it's giving prostitute. I can't tell you, is it a certain price? Oh, he has
But
to
you
spend
know also-
$500
but you
for
also
it.
know-
Here's the thing: women know when they first meet a guy whether they're gonna freak him or not.
Yeah, but you're also not about to let him buy y'all McDonald's and that be suffice either.
When you first meet him.
In general, you're not about to be okay with him buying McDonald's.
So you saying if he been my man for, not my man, but we've been talking for 6 months, he can't buy me McDonald's? Or you're saying some women are not okay with it?
Reese said, does he gotta spend money to get some ass? You gonna be with a guy?
You don't. The thing is, and this is where I know we're both going to agree. You have to spend time and money to get ass.
For
but
sure.
there's
I
no
agree.
monetary value. I'm not about to tell you have to spend $500 to have sex with me. That is prostitution.
It's not saying that like that, but I'm saying what we saying or what Reese is getting at.
What is Reese getting at? Because you can translate. Because I can't.
It's a quotum you gotta spend. I'm saying it's you put a 500. Like, oh, you gotta reach this. You gotta put 500.
But that's what I'm saying. How are y'all saying that when there's girls that have really dropped their draws for a 2 for $20?
No, I know that. It is girls that do that. But he's saying, that's why he asked you, do you feel like a man gotta spend an X amount of money? Like you gotta
I don't think it's a number of numerical value of money. But if he was going to pursue me, he's going to spend time and money, and vice versa.
So would you be okay with McDonald's?
I don't eat McDonald's.
All right, when Chick-fil-A, you eat that. I know you eat that. So can he say Chick-fil-A, Pizza Hut, Domino's, and they're cool?
It's like, are these dates? What are you saying?
Yeah, he's taking you out.
He's taking me to Chick-fil-A on our first date.
This is just.
No, I'm asking, is this a scenario? He's taking me to Chick-fil-A on our first date. It's not okay for me, and it has nothing to do with the money.
So what does that have to do with?
What he could have did was, first of all, if you bold that ask me on a date to Chick-fil-A, like actually one dine in, who dines in at Chick-fil-A?
Not no more because of the pandemic. People used to sit in there and eat.
I've never sat in any fast food restaurant and ate. But if you got Chick-fil-A and made it into a picnic, that's different. It's 1,000 ways to date somebody without spending a whole bunch of money. But I think that y'all dating the wrong girls. And that's your problem. Anybody that's putting a price on sex, they're a prostitute and or you're tricking. So
I just asked that. She don't eat McDonald's. So.
I don't eat McDonald's, but yeah, you're gonna be creative. I don't know. First of all, I'm not one of them girls. So when y'all talking about, it's somebody out there for everybody. If y'all want to date the girls that McDonald's is cool and Wendy's and Checkers and stuff, that's fine. But me, I'm not of that standard anyway. So any guy that talks to me, honestly, is going to be of some standard. So he's not even going to come step to me and say anything about McDonald's. And I could bet a lot on that.
There's a lot wrong with tricking.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
That shit's still tricking. That don't change the narrative. It's just you got it to trick, but you tricking for sure. Do you as like you with whatever with the men you have? Do you like? Are you catering to his needs and wants as much as you would like, as much as you expect him to cater to yours?
I'll check in with him to see if I'm catering to his needs. We'll do a mental check after the podcast, just to make sure we're on the same page.
Hey,
you know.
So it's Chick-fil-A, a picnic is called.
I don't know. My thing is, Reese, I have a question for you.
He's lying.
Huh?
Huh?
I have a question for you. What, like, how do I want to word this? He not paying for ass, but like, is it PTSD? Were you not able to date certain women because you didn't have, I guess, the standards for a first date? Because why does he have
what the
all of these questions about a first date? Like, I really do want to know.
Why don't girls be thinking that though? Why y'all be thinking guys got PTSD? Nah, this is a little.
Everybody has relationship PTSD. Let's be honest.
Okay.
Can we agree or no? I think everybody has relationship PTSD.
Might be right about that. Might be right. What's yours? Care to explain?
Me, men as a whole. There are good men out there, but
That's
men as a
fact,
whole.
Boop. That is a fact. These chicks don't deserve a super house.
Reese, I'm sorry, Reese. I'm not saying you have an issue. I was really just asking to transition into relationship PTSD. But I don't think there are good men out there, but I think men as a whole population are shitty. I haven't dealt with shitty men, and I thank God for that. But if I had to pick something that was a PTSD moment for relationships, it's more so like good women fuck over a lot of men. So then when you do find a good man, sometimes it's the fact that then you have to break down the walls, and that's not something that you want to do all the time. If that makes sense, you can't like it. Comments no more. I don't know.
That's real shit. When y'all ask me questions,
but here's the thing: he's not even listening, but he's asking me questions because you weren't about what they saying.
I heard what you said.
So what's your no? I said something after that. But what's your relationship PTSD?
Probably just trusting the woman to not even trust. No, actually, my PTSD would be expecting a woman to reciprocate the energy I give her. That'd be my PTSD because I don't be thinking. I think when I get a girl, now y'all asking me about women I'm just fucking around with, then no, I probably ain't shit. Then that is what it is. I'm fine with that. But when I got a girl, I think I'm
yeah,
I'm good. I think I'm a good boyfriend.
Mirror, mirror on the wall said, let's talk about sassy men, and Posing 215 second that. I think we should talk about sassy men. I think men, beware of the men that want to be treated like women. It's scary. It's real spooky.
Are you fucking kidding me? Wait,
y'all, and I'm saying y'all because I put you in that.
You want me there? That's cool. Fuck it.
He wants to be treated like a woman.
I don't want to be treated like a woman. No, I think men should get treated fairly.
What men
don't get treated fairly?
Men should be treated fairly.
I'm yes. Call me sassy, call what you want. Men don't get treated fairly. Niggas don't get treated equally, and that's just facts.
I don't think
y'all bitches don't do enough. And I say you a bitch, but
about buying a man thing. I don't think it has nothing to do with buying a man.
It's not about
anything.
Buying, loving, caring. All that. Y'all do not. Y'all don't.
But I've heard you speak more about on this podcast about you want to be taken out and wined and dined more than about you want to be loved and cared for.
I'm saying y'all barely do that. But I only thing I say women do probably the greatest with is probably a tad bit of affection. Like most women I encounter be pretty good in the affection area, wanting to be around. But like anything else, it's not even about that. But it's like that also. But y'all say that takes a part in relationship. It's not about the material thing. It's about what about being creative? Why you can't take me on the picnic? Why you can't say, let's go, babe, we're gonna do the picnic. Y'all don't even be creative for real. Y'all women don't do enough. Y'all don't do shit for real. Keep it funky. And I'm just being honest. From even a lot of women I have seen, a lot of women don't be doing all that.
But how do you say a woman doesn't do anything that's up to her standards? Because what I do for the person I'm dealing with might be enough for what I'm doing for him, but it might not be enough for you. So how are you to tell a woman?
That might be true, but I'm saying I can only speak on because of what I be knowing from the other men. I could know that it might be enough, but I know men typically try not to complain that it's not enough going on. So I can speak to a guy about how his relationship going, and it might be that. And to you, it might look like that because he's not going to complain about it. Men tend not to do that. We try not to do that because if we do, we're going to be looked at sassy, complaining and all that.
No, I think the only time for me you looked at as sassy is when you're complaining about me whining and dining you. Like men now, I have no problem with taking a man out on a date and spending money on him. Like, I'm going to spoil you how you spoil me, and that's on everything. I think when you're asking all the time, or like it's a fuss, like, oh, women don't do this for men. I think it's low key sassy. Y'all want to leave, but then yet y'all got all these other
men
reasons.
That be taking bitches out. They took a girl. He done took her out 10 times. My man he scraping on 2 dates. Like what? He took you out 10 times to places you want to go, making sure he didn't quality time and all that, and he can't even get to the third date that you proposed. So I'm not. I fuss for me and a lot of other guys because also this is really what I hear. This ain't just for me.
Okay, so you hang around a whole bunch of sassy guys.
I don't want to say that's not sassy.
They not sassy.
Because of a man, that's what I'm saying. It's a problem.
Y'all heard it here first. They not sassy.
If a man vote,
but that's what I'm saying. It's no issue with taking him out, treating him right. Whatever you expect a man to do, you should be doing as well.
They want the facts. They want Uggs, dates, time, affection, all that. What the fuck do niggas get? A headache.
My whole thing is, honestly, y'all, a lot of the guys, here's my thing with y'all. Y'all get in the comments. A lot of people don't know y'all, so y'all can write whatever y'all want in the comments. You can say that you cashing checks and you taking her on 10 dates and stuff like that, and nobody in here could really, really vouch for you. So it sound real and it sound thorough. They say they buying Uggs when I could bet money, not saying just this person, but just in general. Yeah. I hear so many guys say what they do, but just how you saying your homie say one thing, the homegirls be saying a different thing too. This the same one that's begging for money. He ain't buying nothing. He ain't cashing nobody out. He driving her car, dropping her off at work. But we don't talk about that part. We only talk about the part of she want this, and this. But a lot of y'all don't be on y'all caliber neither. Y'all just talk it. Social media allowed everybody to get money.
How about this? We I like to get personal. So talk about me. You know a little bit. You know a little. No. You know a little bit. You know enough.
I think. Y'all, what you want me to speak on?
I'm saying speak on what you know about that you see I do for not the regular chicks, not the chicks that I'm fucking
the girls, your girlfriends. I say that you do as a man. I don't want to use the word caring. As a man, look outside looking in, you are a half decent dude. No, you are a half decent dude. But you have your stuff as a man. I've heard you whine about. I've heard you be sassy about the dates and stuff like that. The word sassy. So I don't know.
But that's something I gotta talk about. I feel like if we talk about stuff that that's like saying you say T.Y. I was going in a relationship.
If you want to take the wheel, Reese, you might have to take the wheel.
if you ask me about relationship, what's going on, and that's something I can talk about. It just so happened that every chick.
Wait, hold on, sorry. Answer. I'm USPS. I carry shit.
I'm USPS. I carry it. That's a fact, bro. I really be carrying it, but it also be the same thing. Every chick, like if I got this girl, every girl I'm dating got one of the same. What did it say?
But the sassy word, not crazy. My thing is, a lot of y'all men, not even including T.Y., talk like y'all carried and talk like y'all got a bunch to bring to the table, but y'all don't. You talk about a bag you bought, or even the comment earlier that girls only deserve certain stuff. Y'all don't. A lot of people don't date in a bracket, and that's your problem.
I feel like, but also girls sometimes expect more out of the nigga she did. Like, she's not saying she might not be dating her bracket, but just say if he.
Yeah, you're right. Girls be like, just off the strength, he don't even gotta be a nigga that touch money, but for some odd reason, when you see him, you got your hand out. He might be a nigga that really makes $725, and that's what I'm saying. It's a social standard where y'all think that he has to wine and dine you and take you to 5-star restaurants. I say it over and over and over again. Do what's for you. So even with this whole debate on here now, some of y'all really don't make sense. The girls that y'all are messing with are the problem. Stop dating those type of girls. Because there are girls that plan dates. There are girls that take their men out.
Man said all we get is a half-ass dick suck.
I think it's really like... I really think it's dating in your bracket.
Man, but that's so vague to say. Dating in your bracket.
Seriously,
that's like you gotta get to know the person really
dating your bracket and find friends in your bracket. I mean it, like I spoke about before. When I grew up, I had my friends on the block, but once I started to get older, I was with my friends that came from something. You can't be with somebody in your group if they don't fit the same standards as you after a while, because people get jealous, people get envious, or your mindsets don't be the same. So if you're dating a female that expects you to come 100% from the first day, why even date her?
No, I would agree with that.
After the first conversation, unless you crazy, you know when a person ain't right.
I agree with that, but sometimes it don't always be like that either. It don't be like that, because I feel like y'all girls also too, y'all don't want to pressure him into do that. So when y'all get him though, now y'all turn into a whole different broad. Because in the beginning, y'all be on ease. Y'all know, y'all.
First of all, it's don't expect me to buy you the hot Uggs when you can only afford the Uggs slide.
Bro, shit.
Yeah, you're not. Your circle isn't growing and people aren't dropping. But everybody in here is over the age of 21, I believe, or even early 20s. Y'all should really start dating people who match the same level as you. Why are you, first of all, for example, are you really finding your soulmate in a bar?
Oh, you talking about that way?
No, I'm just saying in general.
I see what you're saying now.
Like, or y'all date girls that y'all, and then y'all get on here and y'all complaining to us that they not buying y'all stuff.
I ain't wear the fat ass felines and what Gucci sneaks.
So it's really men. If y'all put more attention and time into actually picking the right woman, a lot of y'all wouldn't be on here complaining.
That's a time bracket though. I mean, it's a time thing. But y'all niggas think niggas ain't shit because y'all in the same boat we in, low key.
I think the thing is, I scream niggas ain't shit because that's just the era. Like the songs and the music. Like I sing "fuck nigga free," but I've honestly never dealt with a fuck nigga. Thank God, no man has never dragged me through the mud or walked me like a dog. So it's what you tolerate.
I agree with that too.
And that's another thing too. Y'all do. Nadira has a point. Y'all date people who y'all don't really like. That's your problem because y'all don't want to be by yourselves. Stop. Take a time to be by yourself.
I grew to not like her.
Are you serious?
I be dating them. I like it when I'm dating them. Like we really dating somebody. Like someone going out with a girl, like being a girlfriend. Like me, she my girl. I be liking her. Then I just grow to not like her no more.
Bree said I threw a shot. I did not throw a shot. I'm just saying, like, it's just.
He said I did.
And y'all problem is too, and I do agree with the social media player aspect because everybody's trying to find the right person. Like y'all building this whole bizarre list, and it's not realistic.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I agree with that tenfold.
Yeah, and I agree with Kay. She said the same way. We don't want to date cheap and broke men. Y'all shouldn't date cheap and broke women. What you want for yourself.
But we're never in the. We don't talk to the girl for no. It's not money. Nothing.
It's not money, but you can see after a while. If she always got her hand out, why you with her?
Not even that she always got her hand out. I don't even be.
But a lot of men be bums too. So for real, that's why I don't be feeling bad when they get on here and they talk all of this stuff about the girl don't do this and the girl don't that. You a bum. When the last time you did something for her? When the last time you bought her flowers? When the last time you took her on a date? I ain't talking about you.
Oh,
when the last time?
Be a sassy. I feel like sassy.
No,
you know I ain't no bum.
When the last time you surprised her with something? When the last time you made her feel like she was the most important thing in your life? Men don't do that kind of stuff. Men don't be there for women emotionally, but then want a woman to do everything for them. That? Boy, I didn't say you. I ain't.
But I'm talking about me because I was fit into that.
But here's the thing, though. Can the girls that you dated say that they agree with that you've done these things?
Yes.
Okay. If anybody that's on here that's
hold on. Only thing I'll say is, and I know that's probably my only problem. My emotions are not that good.
No, but everything else you're saying, all of the females that you dealt with can stand on and say, yeah, he really did all that?
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck yes. Yes. For sure. Now, only thing I said, they might say, emotional wise, that nigga's a trip. I don't get attached. I got attached. Like, that whole emotions, being emotionally available all the time, and attachment, all that, I'm a little wonky right there. That might be my little felt. That's my downfall. But anything else, like flowers, try and be there and all that, I do that. I surprise the flowers. I get creative. I really show up. Like, I do all the little cliche bullshit. I might pull up to the well, blasting a song for you. I do that. Listen, T-wise, emotional development. Emotional wise, I'm fucked. I won't lie to nobody. Emotionally, yeah, like, that's cool. I'm cool with that though. But I know that. I own that. But anything else? But I'm top tier. That's that, and I believe it. And I've heard it, and that's true. I'm just emotionally fucked.
I hear you.
I mean, so.
I hear you. I really hear you. If you're one of the top tier guys, give yourself a pat on the back because they don't make good men anymore. But you know, it is what it is. Y'all, my only thing is if you in here and you saying all that you saying, make sure that you doing what you doing too.
None of them gonna say the hit was trash.
But is that all he bring to the table? Because after a while, the older you get, it's just like, okay.
Wait, is he talking about me?
I think he's talking about. But you didn't say that, so I will hope.
Yeah, I don't.
Like, just for real, y'all at this point.
No, I'm not. Key, I ain't taking nothing personal. I just really want to know though, because I can't really speak. I can't speak for niggas. I mean, niggas might. I rant with niggas, but also I be wanting to know because me and her be having these conversations off this jump, and she know like
niggas just bring dick.
She's seen. She's been around for a lot of females and girlfriends. So I want to know, even though we on here, this shit don't matter to me. Like, all niggas don't matter to me. Like, I ain't high enough for nobody. So I be wanting to know. I want to know too, because that is something I be emphasizing though, because it be like, damn, I feel like I do a lot for chicks, and I can't even get the bare minimum. Like, that'd be real shit. Like, I mean, like, yeah, cool, she might take me out, but I'm saying if I'm trying to wine and dine her, or not even say wine and dine, but I'm trying to make her feel important and all that, why is it not reciprocated? But I also know that from my perspective, and I know that from other niggas' perspective. I'm really not taking it personal. That's just a conversation that we having. But I asked her to relate to me because it's more relatable, and I can understand if she use it from my perspective. Like, I can't ask her to use it about Reese. She don't know Reese, so it's just easier to do for me.
I just my only advice to everybody tonight is really practice what they preach.
For sure.
Like, everybody on here talked about how they spend money on girls, but I don't think that's true.
You don't think it's true?
You telling me every man in here then dropped the check on the girl?
I'm not. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. From the niggas that's in here right now, from the three guys and Reese We Trust, Long Live Boot, from them, I know that. First of all, Reese was still. Listen, Reese was still doing for his chick that he had now when he wasn't even together. So I seen him do it. Now again, I think girls get it when niggas is fucking around with girls, they don't mean nothing.
My thing is, I don't. How can I say I don't care? I just want everybody to, whatever you expect, make sure you're able to do it too. That's like you never ask somebody for a favor that they couldn't come back and ask you. True. It's simple. So, like,
that's true. That's a good way to look at it. I don't think that apply like that works out the way you saying it. Like,
no, it should. I
feel like a lot of things
I would
don't
never
work out.
ask for somebody, me, but this is my saying. Y'all, not y'all, but y'all built different. Y'all not, a lot of people not cut like me, and I say that as humbly as possible. Y'all built different. This generation is not built on morals and principles. They're not built on respect. They're not built on loyalty. I would never ask somebody to do something that they couldn't ask me to do. And that's with anything. If I came to you and asked for you to do this, that means that if the roles was reversed, I would be able to do it for you.
I told you you was going to get one of that. I told you. What are you talking about? Yeah.
He said all the time. But Pete, you didn't talk about your chicken nugget today, so good job.
I ain't talking about chicken in the last 2 episodes.
That's what I said. Good job.
Bro, see, now you being, you know what?
No, I'm not.
I'm gonna let that
you
go.
can add the people.
I'm gonna let that go. We ain't gonna do that.
No. It's really good job. You bring a lot more to the table than sex. Show people that you can have a conversation aside from sex. And I'm telling you that you did a great job today. Now you irked. But yeah, I'm a pop it. Like, y'all really don't stand on morals or none of that. Y'all was raised different. Y'all old heads ain't put y'all on the way y'all was supposed to be put on. So that's why y'all can't reciprocate in any kind of relationship. And that's another thing. How you expect people to reciprocate energy when they probably ain't even do it within their own household?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I mean, my chicken nugget, I mean, that's what we ain't talking about the chicken nugget. The chicken nugget, I mean, my sex, yes. But okay. No, that's besides the point.
But yeah, like, at the end of the day, I don't know what Reese's gym was, but the other person said, my gym is stay positive and don't be a turkey out here. She
said, well, Tiwa, if you're not emotional.
Oh, my gym tonight is
someone to want to down when you. No, my emotional availability, it'd be like a lot of things don't really, like, I don't get affected. Like, a lot of things don't affect me the way typically how y'all like. I feel like y'all react about a lot, like things like some things don't be that. I mean, to me, they don't be that deep. So like when it's not that. Like I be trying to get to know a chick. I really do because I ask the questions because.
But let me see. I noticed with you have a pattern. You ask like the same 3 or 4 questions, and I think that's it too. I think my advice to you ask like the same base questions when you date.
Know, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's what you know.
But I even hear your conversations, and to me, I'm telling you, for me, I think they're very much on the surface and premature because asking like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? A person can show you where they see themselves without them saying it. You can see who has potential, who talks about people talk about their goals, so you shouldn't have to ask somebody all the time, what's your goals?
What you mean? I mean, like
you literally have. I've heard you ask at least 3 females, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And it's like, instead of it being a conversation that happens naturally, it's a question.
So how is that conversation gonna come naturally?
It should be able to ask grown people.
So how explain to me how.
I've had conversations where it goes, oh, I'm going back for my master's. Oh, okay, well, I'm starting a business, or this is my new hobby. Randomly, a person should be able to sit down with you and have a random conversation about things like
you
that.
Just came out of nowhere to your, not say your nigga, but just a nigga like, yeah, I'm going back to school in 5 years.
You don't say in 5 years. That's another thing. That's not realistic.
No,
5 years.
This is hypothetical. So I'm saying you just come out of the clear blue sky and be like, yeah, I'm going back to get my master's. That conversation had to take place some way, somehow. Like,
no, nobody. If a man, I'm telling you personally, for me, I think if somebody asked me, where do you see yourself in 5 years or where do you see yourself in 10 years, even in high school, I never answered those questions because, one, you can't, if you put first of all, I don't believe in putting a time frame on anything. 5 years, what a person going to tell you, I'm going to have a house and 3 kids? Let's be realistic. You can't really tell your future. What do you plan on doing?
Well, I ask, what is your 5-year goals? I don't ask where you going to be. I just be like, what's your 5-year goals or what's your 10-year goals? Because that's more, I try to make like, what's your goals? That don't mean you're going to reach them, but you just got goals you set out. I don't ask you what you're going to be in 5 years because that's kind of like, it's kind of hard to just ask that.
But you think in 10 years somebody could really tell you where they're going to be?
I don't ask this, so I ask you where you're going to be.
Well, you say, what's your goals?
Like, what do you just got goals? Like, I don't know about anybody else, but I don't know if anybody take the time to write down, like, all right, or try to map out a game plan on how they want to be. All
right, so here's my thing. You think because, or they have to map out goals. So what are your goals?
My question,
I think the question is because what happened is, like, I know people at 25, 26 that have knocked off a lot of their goals, so they really don't have no extra goals.
My goal, me asking that, is just to get an idea, like, where you at? Like, what's your whole mental about anything? You could be like, I ain't really got none because I done did X. Like, I mean, it's just okay. Like, you really, like, whatever you have set, you be trying to knock out. Or it's like, okay, is your goals unrealistic?
But who are you to tell me my goal is unrealistic?
I ain't telling you that. It's just
So what's an unrealistic goal?
All right, that's like saying,
I never answer it neither because I like. What are you asking me? Where would I be in 5 years?
I don't never ask where you gonna be at in 5 years.
No, well, the goals or whatever.
So I'd be like, that's like saying hypothetically.
All right, give me an example of unrealistic.
You're gonna be at McDonald's for 5 years, making $7.25. You be like, yeah, I want to get a Benz. Huh? How? Just explain to me how. That's kind of like, I'm not gonna tell you. Listen, if you want to knock your brain off and do what if you can do it, that's great. But that's kind of.
But that's unrealistic to you.
And at that, if you're working at McDonald's making $7.25, that's hard as fuck. It's pretty much a little unrealistic. And we're going to be realistic. That's what I'm saying. Let's be real about where we live in times and how shit goes out here in this world. So for you to say that, it's like damn unrealistic. Or like, you ain't even finished. You ain't even get your associate's degree in 5 years. I'm gonna get my master's. How? Like, it's not. This doesn't eat. It's not adding up.
But how is now? Let's be honest. How is that not realistic when you can complete college in 4.5, 5 years? So yeah. And like somebody posing had a point, the future is tomorrow. That person that's worked at McDonald's fucking around and hit the $1 million jackpot. Then
that's
what?
Why,
they buying you a Benz too.
That's why I said leave it as like they working in there and saying. But I'm not saying again. But this is just for like I don't ever ask with the intent to see. I just ask with the intent to just see where you at. Like what you doing out here? Like I mean I just gotta ask.
But now okay, so then my question to you is, their goals or. Are you, if she doesn't have, is there a certain goal that if she doesn't have that on her list?
This be lying like niggas don't be asking this. Like, that's a regular conversation. I don't think it's
not a regular I think it's how you have a conversation. It's a regular conversation for you because I notice you're big on what's your goals and invest in stock and don't tell me to buy you a bag. That's what I'm saying. That's your thing. But if you realize if you take it back, first of all, like I said, I'm 24 and I've already knocked half of my life goals off my list.
That's great.
So you asking me a question when it's like, honestly, I'm one of the people that've done the unthinkable already. So like, what? I can't tell you what's. This is what I gotta do. This is what I gotta do. Because at this point, right now, I'm living in the moment because I've done so much at a young age with knocking my goals out.
All right.
So I wouldn't be able to sit down and say these are the goals right now today. And I feel like if everybody always has goals or a list of goals, I don't even think that's right. You telling me you sit home and write all your goals down?
No, you just got new goals. If you say say one of your goals is to do a daycare, and you do a daycare, or one of your goals is to open up a hair salon. Okay, you can knock that one go off. You can make a whole new one. People be doing it. After one joint, I knock this off, we go on to the next one. Or my next goal, like how your goal was. I graduated college, you got your associates.
No, I got my bachelor's.
You got your bachelor's. Well,
yeah.
So you want your bachelor's?
I got my bachelor's, and now I'm getting my master's.
So it's like you knocked off one goal, now let's go to the next one. I don't think that's like anything wrong with that, or that's kind of like because if you're out here trying, you create new shit every day. So it's just like I'm just picking your brain of where you at. I feel like honestly, that's something niggas ain't asking that though. Niggas asking when you coming over to chill.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. My point is goals are endless. So shoot.
Right, so it just
I can tell you like I could have 99 things.
It's just general conversation. That's what probably people don't have general conversation. I'm having conversations we just bargaining it off and it might can lead somewhere else. It's just to get you to me. I ain't trying to have it.
Now, do you have these same conversations with your friends?
Yeah, that's what niggas did.
You just text them or call them and say, "Hey, where you see something?"
It's just it be different. Like it be.
But now, do you think too? I seen this post and I thought about you. They said just because you have a podcast don't make you a philosopher. Do you feel like you the voice?
No, because honestly, to be quite frank with you, I'm the same way on this joint and off this joint. Any nigga in here can tell you that. Yeah,
so I'm saying, I know you. So do you think you the voice? You give a lot of advice. So do you think you the voice?
I just give. I don't think I'm the voice. Niggas just ask, like, I ain't gonna say that niggas ask for the opinion, but niggas come to me with the conversation. So I just give what I can only give you back. I give what I was taught or what I know, and
then you pass it on.
Pass it off. Like, if that's like saying if you, like,
hold up, let me address something. Reese said I'm grinding the gang up. I haven't said anything or threw any shot. However, if the shoe fit or that's who you are,
like a slight personal thing
then
with the gang,
I don't know y'all to have a vendetta. I don't care about y'all. Full disclaimer, sorry. So if the shoe fit, wear it. Do your big one.
No, but I don't think I'm the voice, but it's just niggas. The conversation's always coming to me, so I'm just giving it back. But do you feel like I'm the voice?
No.
Oh, I don't feel like that at all.
I feel like you have, and that's why I stress the importance of when you get on this platform, you saying more than the sexual things, because I feel like you have a lot more you can talk about. Not even like stories or nothing personal, but I feel like you do give good advice, and I've seen you really tap in. That's why I motivate you, or I try to encourage you to tap in, because you've had conversations and they've been like of very much substance.
Oh, thanks. That's like probably the nicest shit you ever said.
You're lying. I always give you your flowers.
You do?
I do.
Wow. Pissing on them in a funny way.
No, I don't.
Funny way.
I give you your flowers, but as a friend, I have to also tell you about yourself.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
I
can't sit here and say, T.Y. One thing about it, I would never want a yes man behind me. I can't be like, T.Y., you right. You ain't never do no wrong. Even when you come to me about females, and it might be a female that I don't like, I tell you what you did wrong.
For sure.
When it's even being a friend, I tell you, you a messy motherfucker, but you a decent friend. I tell you all of this stuff. I give you your flowers. I give all my friends their flowers. Seriously. So, I give you your flowers.
What's the other way you got it? All crazy. Talking about T.Y. the voice reached the hero.
If anything, never mind.
What you about to say?
I wouldn't put him as a hero, but hey.
What'd you go put him as?
The promoter. Duh, that's what he is.
Oh. Might need the gas before the show. I might need the gas for the show.
Yeah, give everybody their flowers. That's my gem for tonight. Make sure y'all get y'all folks y'all flowers. Love them while they here.
Can you taste them though? You at least do that before we get off?
Oh no, I stood 10 toes.
Oh my God, I stood 10 toes
I don't eat beef broth.
You don't. It's not eating. It's literally flavored. It's not even real. It's not really beef. It's just flavored. Just take a sip of each one. That's what we do before we get off.
No, that's what we gonna do.
Once we go, I'm gonna do it with you.
All right, I'm gonna do the V8 one.
You gotta do all three,
Nah,
bro.
I'm only doing.
Come
Bro,
on. Why we?
I already told you before this episode that I couldn't.
I know you said that.
Here go the shots. That's not a shot. That's really not a shot. Like, first of all, before we get off, Dirt gives everybody a name on what they did for the trenches. Is Reese not the promoter? Like, I'm really not being funny.
You're not the promoter.
And out of everybody, Reese really do support us. That's me giving him his flowers.
Really
he the promoter. He support us. Like, this his shit. So I appreciate that.
No, Reese definitely. My man Boop, that's another guy for sure. Boop be in here. Ant be in here. Boop be in here.
Now, shout out to my homegirls. Y'all been holding me down since week 1. Ain't nothing changed.
Reese took like a week or two, like 2 weeks off, something like that. Came right back.
We gave him his flowers. He ain't even on here no more. See? That's why you don't get people. T.Y. is not the voice on Gemz. That's out.
I appreciate that, my
It
guy.
sound good because he biased, but come on, we know who the real.
biased?
Not you. I'm talking about him.
I'm biased? Damn.
We know who the real voice is.
It's definitely me.
But nah, shout out to my homegirls because they ain't miss a week.
No, not Darren missed a week. She missed one.
No.
She missed one.
One thing about her, she could be putting the baby to sleep. She gonna tap in even if it's for 2 seconds.
All right, okay.
Tamira could be in the middle of doing homework. She tapping in. Key be at work, tapped in. Tamira tapped in. Yeah.
That's because they messy too. They messy. Yo, I ain't gonna lie though. What's it? Your friends are messy.
They're not. My
Tamira
friends
be going here right behind everything you say about me.
And she should.
7 after girls.
And she
girls. It was bowling. It was this. It was that. God damn.
Nah, as Tamira should. Family first. That's it. You know the vibes.
Like, niggas. I'll bring that family together.
We was eventually going to meet anyway.
Y'all went through what, 24? How old are you, 23? 24?
I was 22 when I met Tamira.
So you went through 22 years now, no, until my birthday came around. Now y'all a whole big family now. Hey, cousin. Now y'all linking and all that. I bring this shit together. Me, I built this shit brick by brick. Oh, shit.
He done.
You know what I mean? And I'd be damn if a nigga like you going.
All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate y'all. Episode 33. That's a wrap.
On her friend's message.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Episode 33. That's the wrap. I'm Big Nah, the biggest to ever do it. Don't forget that.